We got a lot of work to do, don't we, Lamb? Lamb? No. Dude. You're scaring me, Lamb. Go away. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Crazy sheep. You stay away, you stay away. Gosh. Sheep these days. Alright guys, so we're back on the server and I was collecting some sand to start building my tunnel today, and this guy's just chilling. I don't even know where you came from. Oh, we should stay away from that guy. That's alright guy, you can keep chilling there. I'll leave you alone. I don't want any trouble. Really I don't, until I have a bow and arrow and something like that, and I'm going to kill myself. So, today's plan is to, first of all, build a quick food machine at the spawn, so when people do come on a live stream or anything like that, there is some quick food there to grab. And I'm going to do melons and pumpkins because they're really easy to do with automatic machines. So we're going to do that today. And also I'm going to try and map out the tunnel. I'm going to at least get the lava row in. I did say I wanted to have it 5 wide, and then I'd have a strip of lava on each side, and then I think I'll have a rib of lapis, because I love using lapis and I think I'm going to use a lot of it over there, and hopefully that will be, well, probably take up the majority of the episode actually. So I better get onto it and start cutting things out so you can get more action. So back when I started. Here we go. I have mapped out really where I want it by the pumpkins. It kind of lines up the middle, so I want to make it so I have a 2 wide gap either side of the middle strip, although it is a 2 wide strip. Maybe it'll be 5 wide this way and 6 wide that way. I don't know. Doesn't really make that much difference, does it? Just nice to have an odd number so that my door is in the middle of them all, I guess. Bit hard over here. Trying to sort of work out how to do it. Really, I'd want like half slabs coming down, so I have a nice smooth way down. Or I could just do steps. Steps might be an easy way of doing it. Let's grab some more glass. And sorry if you do have problems seeing this. I have problems seeing this as well. If it's any consolations. So I've just hollowed out a little bit so far. And we will put the lava along the side if we can work out how to do it. Along here anyway. Along the flat would be easier. And also I want to try something else. I want to try some sneaky lava lamps on the floor of the sea. To make it easier to watch things later on. And I want to try and do something that I've done on the top quite a few times. If we've got enough blocks. There we are. There's some air. For the matters of the obsidian, we'll go underneath. Oh. Ah, that's easier, isn't it? And we'll just go all the way underneath just to be sure about this. Get out, get out, get out. Ooh. Oh, I'm hungry now as well. I'm gonna die. I need air. Gosh, whoops. Now there's an air trick for you. Now I want to see what this looks like. Oh, that looks horrible there actually. Get rid of that. And we should really get rid of the stuff around it as well. Ah. I'll be back when I got the stuff and we'll look again. Okay, I found a Restoration 3 helmet as well, so we're using that now. I think my other one broke. Okay, that's why I drowned so fast. From here, it doesn't look too bad. If I have them now and then in the seabed, it might look okay. See the obsidian there, I need to get rid of that. I'll get a Acrofinity helmet and get rid of that sometime. But I think it looks okay. I might try a few other designs while I'm doing this. And you can give me my feedback on that, and then I can decide what to do with that when I'm back. No, over here it looks pretty weird. I could just do whole glass blocks, I might try that. You could do a whole glass box basically, or have like glass boxes of floating lava. That could be quite cool. Might look a little bit strange though. Maybe just have like a 3x3 sort of 9 block with one block of lava in the middle. Could look quite good. And I'm going to fill this in a bit. Probably need to grab my gravel again, as I've got another double chest of that, and I'll start making my way down, although I've got to decide how often I want my lapis, so I've got to go quite a way. And over there I was doing maybe 5, but if I'm going along 50 and then that way 50, that's 20 loads of that, which is say 15 plus, so 20 loads of, that's 300 odd. And I only have like, I think I even just lost a stack. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I think I only have like 2 stacks left at the moment. So it would have been a lot more caving. I don't think you really want to see me do loads of caving for ages. Oh, there's some stuff. Not all lost. Is there any more stuff in there? Hello, please give me stuff. I like stuff. There's weird things about this water. That squid is inside the block. Lots of weird things happening in this water lately, I have to say. That one's in it as well. Oh, now you're out of it. So, I'll get on with this and try and work out what I'm going to do with the lapis, and I'll be back in a bit. Okay, we're back, and it's raining as per normal. Started off the lava, only got down to there so far. I'm going to keep holding out the water and then letting it keep going. It lights up a lot, I have to say. A shocking amount actually. Although in the inside I'm not sure if that actually keep it lit enough to stop mobs. So I think I will do the piston trick and get some light in there. I have the non-sticky pistons just facing upwards. So I'll just get the little wooden bit at the bottom and just have it now and then along the thing with a pumpkin underneath it. I think that'd be the nicest way of doing it, and it'll sort of blend in with the sand. I decided to do stairs. It's not got a huge amount of headroom in that bit there, but it's sort of meant to be sort of a semi-secret-y entrance, so I think I'll go with that. Down here I've got more headroom, and I've also got a resident, so if we just go over to the entrance, I'll show you what it looks like at the moment, and you'll see why I say it's a bit small. Here we're only too high anyway. I could have gone down further, but oh well. Go through and come down. See, I could make this a little bit higher, but it works. You don't need to jump or anything, so it's all stairs. And this is Jeremy. Hi Jeremy. He said he'll thumbs up the video, but he doesn't have any thumbs. Anyway, so I've got lava going down the sides. It's quite a tricky thing to do with all these silk touches, and I've got massive efficiency on me, so every time I want to replace a block or do anything, it goes through like the whole wall, so I have to be very careful with that. Under here I've planned out the first part, so it goes down, 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 and this is going to be the main level, so probably either this will be replaced or there'll be a floor there, so it's going to be at least 3 or 4 high, probably 4 high, and this will just keep going, and this is the end of the section I want to finish today. That's why I'll put the gravel wall here. It's actually the right height, so I'm going to probably need to get some more glass. I think I've got some more cooking up there. I'm going to sort this bit out and get the sides done, and then we're going to see what it looks like, and then we're going to go to spawn and sort out the food problem. So back in a bit. So guys, that's what it's starting to look like. Haven't done all the lava yet. I haven't got any more lava with me, that's why I haven't done it, obviously. And we've still got Jerry, or did I call him Jeremy? Anyway, he's down there still. And we've got the whole bit open, so we'll go have a look. And it's starting to look okay. I decided I'm not sure what to do with lapis. Look, he's just random squid. Hello. Nom 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 nom. Yeah. So I've got that wall there for the first part of the tunnel, and it's going to keep going, but I'm not going to do any more of this episode because I'm a bit tired of this bit already. So, on to spawn. I'll see you there. So, I've started the first level of this melon farm. It's going to be a bit more complex than my normal melon farm, and I want it so this bottom bit here goes up and then lets this water that's hiding in here out, sweeps it along, and the glass will protect the melons, and I'll do pumpkins as well eventually. And I'll probably do a whole massive stack of these, like similar fashion to my massive wheat farm. And that comes up, the water goes in between the two bits of glass that will be along the sides, sweeps it all down here. I'll put signs on the edge, all the melon things will fall down to a spot, and I'm just going to do it on a simple pressure pad. I'm not going to do a timer for this one, I don't think. I could do, but I just want it so you can stand the pressure pad, they pop up, water comes down, puts them across, and then you can collect them and carry on. Really good for the arena. I think I would want to use better food than melon for the arena, but it could be quite a nice thing to give people. Just general food as well. So I've linked this up, so these come up here. This then is inverted a few times. These power those pistons, and it's set so far so that I'm going to power the bottom of this. This then inverts these, which then inverts that, which then turns pistons on. So if we can just check this out. So on this side, they will go up, like so, and then that has gone up. That should have changed. Let me just check. So that one's on, therefore that's on. So that's how we want it to be normally. We want to invert it if we don't want it. I need to change this, I think. Because when that's on, I want that on, that's okay. But then when that's off, I want that off. Will that work? No. Haven't left myself much room, have I? Okay, when that's on, it doesn't do that. Think about that actually. I'll get back to you in a sec. And there we go. I've got the blocks in front of it so it doesn't sweep this away at the moment. I need to go get some blocks to finish off this bit. And I was leaving it there so I could show you what I'm doing. I put the blocks over the top of the water at the moment just to stop it freezing. Under here is a couple more source blocks, which is then hydrating that. So the principle is this goes up. This is on the harvesting mode. These blocks are moved up. Behind that is water. And then these glass barriers will keep it in and still lets the melons grow, because if you put solid blocks on top of the melon, then it won't grow at all. So if I put a stone block above, then it won't grow any melons and it won't grow, which is not a good thing, so that's why the glass is there. Also, it's an awesome little barrier, and it's quite a neat little design. So if I just change this, I've got it on here so it's powered twice, but if we just change that so we can see it directly. Okay, so is that long enough? Yes, it's just about long enough. Means this one might not be long enough. No, it looks long enough. Okay, so at the moment it's in harvest mode. And when I push it, well, when I change that, hopefully those will move down and this will move down. And I want that to move down quicker, don't I? Hang on. They move down when that moves. We'll try it. There might be a small calculation needed to get the water to stop before they move down. Actually, I can do that from here. It might not work the right way. We'll just check. That's what I like about Redstone. I don't like spending hours working out all the logics of it. I just like to try it. I find it much more fun. Like my doors and things. No, I know what I want to do. I work out the logic stuff, and then I just try different ways of doing it. I know a lot of the principles, but it's more fun to do this. So that's farming mode, non-farming mode. And you saw the piston back there moved slower. So we put delay on this. Probably want to change the delay at the bottom. Let's try it again. So that way it works, because the pistons at the back move slower. And really they have to go faster. See, I'm not sure if that's going to wash away the melons. Maybe I have to put a little timer on the bottom bit, or I might need a timer on the top bit. The beauty of these sort of things though, if you do a timer on them, you can link it up to one thing, so say like that one input there, one timer, bury it underground somewhere, and you can do as many layers as you want. I might go impressive and do like 10 layers or something, or 20 layers. Would be hilarious to see. I don't know, 20 layers you'd get what? How many layers here? I haven't really counted out the distance either. I could probably go more and then go down and stuff, but I just wanted to make it nice and neat. Water goes 7 blocks, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the water should go to about here. I want to move it up a bit then. I could move the source up a bit. Anyway, not much problem at the moment. I'm only testing it. So, let's check it once more. How the other pistons go afterwards, that works fine. No, that should work fine. I'll finish this up and then I'll give you a little look. Okay, we're ready for our first test. I redid the wiring, made it a little bit more compact and closer to there. I done it like this, so powers that, powers that, powers that, and inverts it there. Pretty neat little inversion there, but bottom's still the same. Top, I've lifted the water up 1 block, and hopefully it'll work. I still think that it's going to wash away the stuff here. It's not all grown, so it's okay. We'll just give it a go. Yeah, put the water in, so it is armed. So that works wonderfully. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. I can just put signs on the end. Well, I don't even need signs, do I? Wow. Okay, that's cool. Then I'll just have it fall down here, and you'll collect it. And I can do that for all of them. Now, the problem would be when I go backwards. So, let's see what happens here. That's just what I thought. I've got to think about that. I'm not sure actually. How would I fix that? Well, the bottom bit just has to be held for longer, doesn't it? It needs to be held either way. So when it goes on... Oh, it's knocked all that out as well. Alright, I'll fix that and I'll see what I can do about the top bit. Okay, I've been playing around and I didn't want to do a timer because I'm really a bit lazy at the moment, but I was playing with something else to get a longer delay, and I come up with this, which has a reasonable delay on it. I could make it a bit bigger. I can make it bigger by doing this bit. I've never seen this before actually. Oh, it looks really good. And I'll do it onto one of these, so it would, when I walk onto a pad over there, it will activate the rest of it, or the rest of it will just work anyway. Probably just push a button that will go up, and then push a button that goes down, or something like that, or just use a lever. I'm not really that going for super high tech on this bit, but at the moment I just walk on the pad and it pops up, and the water the water would come out if it's connected up. I guess I connect to that, and then that can go to that. Yeah, that can work. Yeah, I can do that. So if I just connect this around, let's see. It's not really in the right place at the moment. I was just playing around on a little gap over there. But in theory that should go around there, but then I want to get the signal over there. I shouldn't really be messing around with this bit, should I? And we'll just go up here. Nope. That's where I put 2 hotches. Nope, so that one's off. We'll then do that one. Don't think that one actually works actually. And then we want to go to these 2. So we'll do it like this. But I don't think that powers that one, so we're going to change it in a sec. So that would change it, and then if I press that, does it change around? No, so let's change that bit. So I want to go... I don't know why it's doing that. I really don't. Oh well, I'll make sure this works. And we are back. I went and had dinner, had a think about it. Did a load of building down there. First we're going to see if it works. And another test to do. It goes, it goes, it goes, it goes. Darn. Darn, 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 darn. Need longer delay on the bottom. Okay, I've shown you what I've done. That comes down here. Hold up the whole area. There is one timer here and one timer here. This one is for the bottom, so the bit goes up. I need this one to go a bit longer. Shouldn't be too hard. Just going to the water, I think. So I'll just make this a bit longer. This is just a double timer, exactly the same as the one I have in my wheat farms and things, but it goes off in two directions. One timer does the top bit, which goes all the way up there, for piston at the top, which has got a shorter delay on it. I could probably make this a bit shorter as well. I just want to time it so that they work in tandem, basically. Make this one a bit longer anyway, there's no harm of having this one longer. Well, I guess the only thing is to move it down one. I think that's why it was sort of swamping instead of actually going. But on the bright side, it didn't destroy itself. The timing worked fine in that. Oh, this is going to be a long video. I'm sorry. I'll try and cut a bit out if I can. I was going to think it was going to be a small one. I'll move this water down one, and then we'll try again. Okay, last attempt. I made it shorter, so it's only 5 long now. Should be 5, yeah, 5, 6, 6, there we are, 6. Water goes 7, 1 block already under there. And yes, I've really decided that I should build another automatic wheat farm of my 208 ones around here somewhere, but just fill it with potatoes. I think that'd be much better than the melon, but God, I wanted this to work, so I redid it all. It took me another while. Changed all the wiring. Some crazy vertical wiring going on there. And I'm sure you can have a look when I next put next world download on to see how crazy it is. There's some melons there already. I really hope the timing's long enough. Doesn't look like it to me. No. Bottom one's long enough. Oh well. That's easy to fix. I'll do that for next time. All we're going to do is make both timings a lot longer. That's fine. Phew. And, yep, I think that's it for this video. A lot longer than I anticipated. I'll try to cut out quite a lot of this bit because we did redo it at least 5 or 6 times. And I don't think you want to see all the testing of that. So, that's it. And, I'll just leave one note. I'm starting to get a sort of mini community on the channel, which is really nice, and I get some really nice comments, as I said before, which is lovely to see. And for the people that do thumbs down, there is one now and then. If you are watching this and you have watched to the end, you haven't just left by now, then if you're going to thumbs down, leave a reason why. I can't help you otherwise. I can't make a better video for you if you don't tell me why. And anyway, for the rest of you lovely guys, I will see you next time, and have a good day. Bye.